You've probably had moments where life hit you so hard you felt like giving up. Maybe it's a failure at work, or a relationship that fell apart. Or maybe you're just overwhelmed with the pressure to hold everything together. All of us, every single one of us has been there, feeling powerless and wondering, how do I keep going? But here's the truth. Life simply does not get easier, but you can get stronger. In this video, we'll talk about how to build mental resilience like a warrior. By the end, you'll have the tools to face challenges head on with clarity and confidence. Let's dive in. We're going to look at 3 basic principles today. What mental resilience really is and why it matters. The 3 key principles that warriors live by to strengthen their mind. And simple practical steps to help you build unshakable mental toughness. Along the way, we'll draw on inspiration from great leaders like Marcus Aurelius, Bruce Lee, and modern examples of resilience in action. Resilience is basically your ability to face adversity, adapt, and become stronger. Imagine it like an armor, not the kind that shields you from every hit, but the kind that allows you to take the blow and keep fighting. Think about a warrior, someone like Marcus Aurelius, the stoic Roman emperor. He dealt with war, plague, betrayal, and yet he thrived because he cultivated a mindset of resilience. His philosophy: focus only on what you can control. Let go of the rest. That's mental resilience, staying grounded when the world around you is chaotic. And it's a skill that any one of us can build. So why should you care about mental resilience? Well, life is relentless. Challenges do not ask for permission to show up. And without mental toughness, even small setbacks can feel huge. In today's world where distractions, social media, and comparison are the norm, resilience is your edge. It's the difference between being controlled by your circumstances and controlling your response to them. Bruce Lee summed it up the best. He said, "Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one." And that is what we are here to build today. Our first principle is very, very simple, but it is very uncomfortable. And it is this: lean into discomfort. Every warrior knows that growth only happens outside of your comfort zone. The ancient Spartans trained in very harsh conditions, not because they wanted to suffer, but because it made them unbreakable, because they knew that suffering was inevitable. But when they faced suffering, they were conditioned for it. Think of David Goggins, the Navy SEAL who turned his life around by embracing pain and using that to fuel his growth. He calls that callousing the mind. For you, this could mean taking on challenges that you would normally avoid, whether that's having a tough conversation, learning a difficult skill, or sticking to a routine of working out. Every time you face discomfort, you build resilience. So go out there and be uncomfortable. The second principle is all about our focus. Tony Robbins said it best. He said, "Where your focus goes, your energy flows." Marcus Aurelius also had this philosophy. During one of Rome's darkest periods, he wrote in Meditations, his book, "You have the power over your mind, not outside events. When you realize this, you will find strength." In practice, this means cutting out distractions and focusing like a laser on what truly matters. If social media is making you feel like you're falling behind, limit your time on it. If you're overwhelmed by things that you just simply cannot control, redirect your energy to what is within your control. Focus is the backbone of resilience. It is how you stay calm in chaos. Our third principle. This one is often overlooked. But the fact is, even the most courageous warriors do not do it alone. They have a tribe. They rely on their tribe. The most fierce warriors throughout history fought side by side with others. Think of the Navy SEALs. No Navy SEAL does it alone. They know that resilience is not an individual skill. It is leaning on others when you need to. Courage comes from external sources. It comes from your tribe. For you, that means you need to find your people who will challenge you, who will support you, and who will hold you accountable. It could be friends, it could be a mentor, it could be a community that share your values. If you are surrounded by negativity, it is time to audit your circle. Resilience thrives only if the environment is correct. So how can we apply some of these things that we've learned? What are some simple ways, yet extremely powerful ways we can apply these principles? Well, let's start with the first one. Start with small amounts of discomfort. So pick one challenge each week that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Ideally, something that you really do not want to do. Something that when you think about doing, you go, oh, I don't want to do this. It could be waking up earlier, taking a cold shower, or maybe you can take on that project that you've just been avoiding, or starting a workout routine. Whatever it is, do something that you know you should, but you just do not want to. Force yourself to do it. Secondly, master your focus. Start each day by writing down one thing that you can control and commit to seeing that through. Let go of anything else. What you cannot control is not your concern. Thirdly, find your tribe. Reach out to the one person this week who inspires you or supports you, and start to build a network of like-minded people who uplift you. These small actions compound over time, and that will transform your mental toughness. So remember what we spoke about earlier. Marcus Aurelius, Bruce Lee, the Spartans, the Navy SEALs, they all faced unimaginable challenges. And the secret wasn't that they avoided hardships, but they faced hardships with resilience. You have the same potential they did. Resilience isn't reserved for the special 1% or the greats among us. It is built by ordinary, everyday people through the choices that they make. So ask yourself, are you ready to step up and embrace discomfort? Focus on what matters and build your tribe. If this video resonated with you, please hit that subscribe button. Your subscriptions mean the world to me, and I'm very, very thankful to see so many men who want to improve their lives. This challenge of creating a YouTube channel has been a wonderful journey for me, and I have loved every step of the way. So please subscribe if you want to see more from us. What I'm also extremely interested in is you. I want to hear from you. Please drop a comment below with one challenge that you are going to take on this week, and let's hold each other accountable. We've got this. Remember, resilience is not about never failing. It's about rising every single time that you do. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one.